What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Detroit Lions video. Now, the other day I made a video about Sheila Fordham and whether or not she has earned the trust of the fans. Now, only a couple days after that video was released, Sheila Fordham decided to make a statement, decided to make a really big move within the organization and let go and release not only the head coach, but also the general manager in Bob Quinn. Now, in this video, I want to talk about, what this statement means to the Detroit Lions, what this means for the Lions moving forward, and talk about Sheila Fordham a little bit more in depth because now we have a little bit more information about her and talk about and talk about the steps she is taking and the direction this organization is moving for the future. But before we get into the video, if you are new to the channel and are enjoying the Detroit Lions content, please consider liking the videos and subscribing to the channel. It only takes 2 seconds out of your day to do so, and it helps the channel out more than you could know. But without any further ado and without anything else to be said, let's get right into talking about Sheila's statement and what it means for the Detroit Lions moving forward. Now, Sheila Fordham, as I mentioned the other day, took over a couple of months ago. She took over this offseason when her mother, Martha Ford, decided to step down and leave the franchise to her. Now, Sheila Fordham has been very patient with the Matt Patricia situation. She was obviously giving him a fair opportunity to make the playoffs, giving him a fair opportunity to, get to where she expected them to be. But after a 5-day stretch, a 2-game stretch in just 5 days, where the Detroit Lions were outscored by a score of 61-25, including a 22-0 loss to the Carolina Panthers and a 41-25 loss to the Houston Texans in their annual Thanksgiving game, Sheila decided that enough was enough, and she decided to let go of both Matt Patricia and general manager Bob Quinn. Now, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this decision. There's a huge impact on the organization, the impact it will have on the organization now and for years to come. And, I think this was a really good move by Sheila Fordham. I think it was the right move, and I think it was the smart decision to fire both the head coach and the general manager. This sends a statement to the rest of the team saying, we're not going to settle for average. We're not going to be good, or we're not going to be a bad football team anymore. We're not going to accept poor coaching. We're not going to accept poor GMing work. We're not going to accept poor leadership. We are going to build a winner. We are going to build a franchise we can be proud of, and we are going to build a franchise that the fans of Detroit deserve and the fans of Detroit had been wanting for so many years. This move for me is huge by Sheila Ford, and I know that this is the easy part, right? But as of right now, with her firing both Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia, she has taken yet another step in the right direction for this organization, and that is not the first time, right? I mean, we've already seen in her short time, we've seen her have a lot of impact on the culture, and we've seen her have a lot of impact on how this team has been ran, whether it be canceling practice to protest, or whether that be, a couple other things that she's done, like willing to sign Colin Kaepernick, which, was something that Martha would never have done, which we talked about before, and now firing Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn because they aren't living up to expectations. Everything Sheila Fordham has done thus far as the Detroit Lions owner has taken this team in the right direction. Opening up options to players that have had, some not issues, but players that have been in headlines in the news. Opening up your options to players like that is a positive move for the organization. Being able to cancel practice to stand up for what your players believe in is a positive move and a positive change for the organization. Firing a head coach and a GM that are not doing their jobs very well and aren't leading this team to where you want your team to be is a good move for this organization. Everything Sheila Fordham has done so far has been positive and has taken this organization in the Detroit Lions in the right direction. And Sheila, as of right now, in the first couple of months and the first couple of moves that she has made, she is truly taking this team into the future. She is taking this team in the right direction towards a Super Bowl, and I don't think that she is going to take any steps back anytime soon, especially with what she's been saying in both announcements and obviously in interviews. Now, Sheila Fordham had an interview after she fired both Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. She kind of talked about them a little bit and talked about the decision to let them go. And she had a couple really big quotes in there that, makes me think that she truly is committed to winning. She is truly committed to building a winner in Detroit. And there have been more comments to come out since I did the research for this video, so some of those might pop up on screen as I'm talking. But, some of the first quotes she had in that original interview include her saying that, I want to do the right thing by this organization, and that's the bottom line. I promise we will do a very thorough and comprehensive search for both positions when she's talking about hiring the next head coach and general manager. She said, we just felt like the leadership wasn't getting the job done in Detroit. She's also been quoted many times saying she wants to build a winner. She wants to bring this team to a Super Bowl. She wants to give the fans of Detroit a team that they deserve and the team that they have wanted to cheer for so long. She has come out with multiple quotes over and over and over again, talking about building a winner, talking about doing the right thing by the organization, doing the right thing by the fans, doing the right move, making the right decisions based on leadership and not opinion. She's basing her opinions on fact. She's not just doing it because she likes Matt Patricia or doesn't like Matt Patricia. Sheila Ford is taking this team in the right direction. Sheila Ford, everything she has done has taken this team in the right direction. Whether it be willing to sign Colin Kaepernick, willing to sign somebody who's been in the public eye and not necessarily for the most positive reasons according to NFL owners. Willing to cancel practice in a shortened offseason to fight for injustice. Willing to fire your head coach and your general manager on the same day when you are 4-7 and technically can still make the playoffs. She saw that they weren't good enough. Sheila Ford Hamp was disappointed. You could see it in her face on the Thanksgiving game. That picture went viral of her having her hands in her face like this and just not wanting to watch the Lions anymore because she was so disappointed and so embarrassed of this organization that she felt she had to step up and make a move, and that's exactly what she did. This statement is great by Sheila. This move by Sheila Ford Hamp is a really, really good one for the organization. Not only does it get out poor leadership in the building from both Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn, it also sends a message to the rest of the team, the rest of the coaches, the rest of the executives, the rest of the players. Everybody's job is on the line. If Sheila's going to fire her head coach and her general manager, you better believe she's going to fire a coordinator if he's not doing his job. You better believe she's going to make sure a player gets cut if she believes he is not a good fit for the team. You better believe she's going to fire somebody if she doesn't believe that they are doing the job to the best of their ability. And not only does this get rid of poor leadership, not only does this put the Lions in the right direction and give them ample time to find and research for a really good head coach to come in next season, this sends a statement to the rest of the organization. The Lions are no longer going to settle for average. This organization is not going to accept below average. They're not going to accept bad football, and they're not going to accept people that aren't doing their jobs to the best of their ability. Matt Patricia was not the right coach in Detroit. He was not winning football games. His defense wasn't looking any better. The organization wasn't going anywhere until he got fired. Bob Quinn was the same way. We weren't signing Kenny Galladay with Bob Quinn. We were not bringing in good free agents with Bob Quinn. We were giving out, honestly, some pretty questionable contracts under Bob Quinn. That was putting the Lions in a bad situation to not win football games. And so Sheila Ford got rid of him because he was not doing the best job that he could be doing. Sheila is not Martha Ford, and I think she's already proved that. She's proven that she's not going to settle for average. She's not even going to settle for above average. She wants to be great. She wants to take this team to a Super Bowl. She has the mentality, and she's willing to be involved enough to get this team to where they want to be and where the fans want to be. Sheila is not Martha Ford. She is not afraid to make a move. Sheila will fire anybody on any given day if she believes it will help the team become a better franchise and help this team get closer to that illustrious Super Bowl. If Sheila believes that one move will help the team, she will absolutely do it, and she's already shown multiple times that she is willing to do what it takes to put this team in the best position to succeed and make sure that her team, that her Detroit Lions make it to a Super Bowl and become the team that the Lions fans deserve, that Lions fans can be proud of, and that Lions fans can show up and cheer for every single Sunday once COVID restrictions get lifted. Sheila Ford Hamp has made great changes already to this organization, and I expect great changes to come. Yes, this was the easy part for Sheila Ford. She had to make a decision. It was not an easy decision, but this was the easier decision. Now, I think Sheila Ford has put this team in a great position for the future, and I think that she and Rod Wood, the team president, are going to do everything in their power to get the best head coach. They're going to look far and wide. They're going to look at coordinators and for all 31 other teams and all 32 teams. They might even look inward in their organization to see if they have somebody that they trust. They're going to look at every NFL team. They're going to look at every college team. If a high school coach seems to be a good fit, they're going to give him an interview and try him out. They are going to look for the best head coach. They are not going to settle for a head coach that isn't the best. They're going to go out and they are not going to hire somebody until they feel confident that he is the best head coach that they can get. They are not going to hire a coordinator, hire new coordinators until they feel that those coordinators are the best that they can get. This team feels different under Sheila. This team feels like they want to be a winner now. Sheila has made it very public and very knowable that she wants to build a winner in Detroit. And as of right now, every move she's done has absolutely shown that. Every move she has made has absolutely shown that she wants to build a winner and she wants her Detroit Lions to be Super Bowl champions in the very near future. She has high expectations for this team. Lions fans have high expectations for this team. And when the owner finally has expectations and is finally willing to hold people accountable for not doing their jobs, that is what the Lions have needed forever. The Lions need somebody to hold coaches accountable. The Lions need somebody to hold general managers accountable, and Sheila Ford seems to be doing that. She seems to be working towards that, and right now, she has done everything right up to this point. So I ask you, the Detroit Lions fans, the fans of this channel and the fans of the Detroit Lions, how does this change your opinion on Sheila Ford? I know the other day we were talking about, do you trust her, do you not trust her, does she need to do more? For those of you that did not trust her, do you trust her now? For the people that needed more information, the people that needed more time to see what she would do, how does this change your opinion on Sheila Ford? Where do you sit with our owner right now, and where do you think that she can take this team into the future? I want to know that from you guys, because personally, again, as I said in the other Sheila Ford video, I was not quite convinced yet. But now that she's made the move to fire Matt Patricia, now that she's taken initiative, and all the comments and all the quotes that she's put out so far makes me think that she wants to build a winner. And, you know, I know that words and actions are very different, but what she said makes me think she wants to be a winner. And so far, her actions have shown that she wants to be a winner as well. Sheila Ford is not all talk, just like Martha. Sheila Ford is not going to just talk the talk. She's going to walk the walk. She's already shown she's going to do that. She's already shown she's had the ability and the willingness to make major changes in the organization if she feels it's going to help them. So in my opinion, Sheila Ford has proven herself up to this point. I want to see who she hires before I make a final judgment on her, but so far she is moving in the right direction, and she is seeming more and more every day like she can truly be the savior that this Lions team needs. Now, with all that being said, that is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. If you are new to the channel, as I said in the beginning, please consider liking the videos and subscribing to the channel. It only takes 2 seconds out of your day to do so, and it helps the channel out more than you could know. But with all that being said, that is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all tomorrow with more Lions content. Bye, guys.